there, Day. Happy Tuesday. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Me too. I feel okay today because I had a long break last weekend. Last week?
Oh,
Last weekend.
yeah, good to hear
Yes.
that.
Right. As you know, it was the Easter holiday
Yeah.
during the previous week, so I was able to take a rest.
Oh, yes,
Right.
right. So actually, in
Mm-hmm.
Korea, we don't celebrate Easter Day. Actually, in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
Easter is not a holiday.
Right. Yes. Oh, so maybe it's only a holiday for Christians?
No, it's not a holiday in Korea, even though you're a Christian, but
I
you
see.
can't get any holiday in Korea for Easter
Ah,
Day.
I see. Okay, so it's just a normal day for you.
Right. Yeah.
I see. How about your weekend? How was it?
Nothing special, just as
Mm-hmm.
usual.
I see. So you just stayed at home
Yes, right.
also. Right. Okay. Well then, anything else to share with me?
Yeah, nothing
Mm-hmm.
special.
Okay. What's your article for today's class?
Today's class, I'd like to discuss number 1561, the year of homesteader.
1561 is iceberg.
Actually, the number is the year of a homesteader.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so the year of homesteader, what's coming in 2021? This one?
Yes, right.
Ah, okay. What is this all about?
Okay. If we could name this year, something as then all the things that we constantly hear the media tell us. I'd
Hmm.
name this year the year of a homesteader, but of course, we all read too many articles or watch too many newspapers talking about the tens of thousands of people who jumped headfirst into homesteading this year. It don't ever be a mainstream headline, and maybe it was about homesteading. Maybe
Hmm.
it was something as simple as growing a tomato plants on their back patio. Nevertheless, this year has been different. When I first started Homesteader of America, one of the things I constantly said was, let's make homesteading normal again. Little did I know that just a few short years later, a mass exodus of people would suddenly find themselves leaving the rain race most
Hmm.
unexpectedly and taking on this old-time lifestyle. Some out of necessity, others out of the need for self-sufficiency. The need
Hmm.
to not depend on unbroken food and healthy system. The reality that they absolutely can do this. You can homestead it. You can plant a garden. You can raise chickens and rabbits and cows and goats. You can make bread in your home instead of buying it from the store. You can use natural readiness and bypass most of the common issues that you used to need a doctor to tend to.
Hmm.
Something has shifted, life has changed, and now, more than ever, people are more aware of their food, their health, and their ability to learn and rerun vintage skills. It wasn't just the name year of the homesteader because people decided to pick up this lifestyle though. It was the year of the homesteader and farmer because when the big box stores had nothing, Farmers and homesteaders were the only ones available to serve our local communities. With eggs and meat to sell, with skills and experience to share, we are certainly good enough to buy from, no matter how different the cost may be from the big box stores. And we delivered with smiles and open hearts. We did what we do best, take care of our community, our family, and our farms. At times it was stressful. Sometimes we ran out of product and even we couldn't keep up. Homesteaders and farmers were faced with a unique situation where they had to hold back for their regular consumers and even give surplus to those who are flocking to their farm stores and homesteads to buy meat, eggs, and vegetables. People didn't understand the concept, and so not only did homesteaders and farmers have to deal with the uncertain times, but also fearful and upset people.
All
That's all.
right. Okay. Any questions about the vocabularies?
Everything is okay with the vocabulary.
Okay, right. Well, then let's move on. What does the writer mean about it won't ever be a mainstream headline?
It will never be a mainstream headline, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't oral homesteading. Maybe it was something as simple as growing a tomato plants on their back patio.
Mm-hmm. So what does it mean? It won't be ever. It won't ever be a mainstream headline. Mm-hmm.
All into oh, could, could you tell me what's the meaning, proper answer on this question?
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. What does the writer mean about it won't be? It won't ever be a mainstream headline. What does
Yeah.
he mean? Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me?
Ah, yes. You mean you are asking for the answer?
Just fine.
It wasn't a common thing, and it will never be. Yes,
Okay.
right. It will never be a common thing, or it will never become so much popular. Yes,
Okay.
maybe. But actually, these days it's becoming so common because of coronavirus. Also, right. And which country did the article focus on?
From this article, they focus on the America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it focused on America. Correct. And what do homesteaders do in general?
Homesteaders to general.
Mm-hmm.
In general, okay, still homestead. They generally, uh, you can plant a garden. You can raise chicken and rabbits and cows and goats.
Hmm. Right, yeah. So they can plant and they can raise animals in
Yes,
general.
right.
Yeah. So what is your thought about a homestead life?
Um, Actually, homestead life.
Mhm.
Um, Actually, I don't prefer this kind of life, homestead life,
Mhm.
just like a
Mhm.
farmer. I like uh, to live in the city and work as
Mhm.
a salaryman or office
Mhm.
worker because I
Mhm.
know the task as a homestead that is very tough and very
Mhm.
hard physically.
Mm. I see. Right. Yes. In your case, you don't like. Yes, you don't prefer. Yeah, this kind of life. And would you want such life in relation to your current condition, coronavirus situation?
Uh,
Mhm.
Current situation,
Mhm.
so even in corona situation, I don't like this kind of life.
Mhm. Yes. Why not?
I want to trade my stuff with
I'm sorry.
other people.
You want to?
I want to trade my stuff to other
Ah,
people. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So even in the coronavirus situation, you don't want
Yeah.
to live.
So,
Yes,
yeah.
this kind of life. Right. But do you think they get more advantage than people in the city these days?
Yes, maybe, but actually, I'm not very interested in this life.
Why did you choose this article?
I just pick up by
Mm-hmm.
accident.
You just pick it up.
Yes, right.
Right. Yes. I think it's better if you would choose article that you are interested in.
Right,
Yeah, so
right.
that you
But
can say
actually,
more about
yeah,
it.
this article is match with me.
Yes, right. Because you cannot expound your ideas because you are not interested about this.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right. Okay. And is this an ideal lifestyle for you, or would it not fit you?
Yeah.
Same question.
Yeah, as I already mentioned, I'm not very interested in this line.
Mhm.
What about
Mhm.
you? To be
Mhm.
a homesteader, if you can choose?
Actually, during the coronavirus situation, I prefer this
Um,
kind of life. It's less stressful, and you can provide everything for yourself. Yes,
yeah.
you work and then you provide for yourself. Yes, you don't have to be stressful. Yes, with the economy, you don't have to
Yes.
focus on the economy if the economy is getting better or not, or yeah, the salary if your salary is increasing or not. Yeah, so I think it's less stressful because you can provide for yourself. You can provide your own food.
Okay.
Yes,
I
right.
see.
But of course, without the coronavirus situation, I would prefer my current job also.
Okay.
Yes. How about people in Korea? Are they into farming?
No, but actually, some people who live in the city, they also have some kind of romance
Mhm.
to farming their own dirt. So
Oh.
some of them, so we call that weekend farming.
Mhm.
Actually, some I don't know. We have some kind of public farming area,
Mm-hmm.
so we can rent or we can lease a small portion of rent for
Oh.
farming. But that's not a, it's a kind of hobby for some people who like to farm during
Mm-hmm.
weekends.
Oh, so is it for free?
No, they have to pay very small money. Not
Ah.
actually, the land is occupied by the government. They just
Mm-hmm.
lease or rent to people who like to farm as a
Ah.
hobby.
I see. Okay, right. Oh, so for how many months?
Usually 1 year. Yeah,
Oh, 1 year.
from spring and to autumn season. Actually, the
Mm.
competition is a kind of very high, so it's a kind of you have to bidding to get the
Oh,
land for the season.
I see. It's hard.
Yeah,
Also, right? Because as you had mentioned, it's affordable.
right.
Yes, right. That is the reason why. Oh, okay. Also, that means most Koreans are into farming because it's kind of bidding.
No, actually, not many people. It's just
Oh.
uh, one hobby who like to
I
do that
see.
just during weekend.
Oh, maybe the land is limited. That's why it's bidding.
Yes, right.
Okay, not the people. Are yeah, are so many. Okay, but if it is just for a hobby, why not? Especially these days.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to go back to the nature for us to refresh sometimes also. Yes. Interesting. Yes. Any additional things?
Everything's okay.
All right. Okay. Well, then let's continue our conversation on Thursday with a new article.
Okay,
Okay.
bye bye.
Bye.